Screaming out Tawanchai, seriously!
Combination coming forward, beautiful!
The world of combat sports features over 1,000 knockouts from repetitive strikes, but today we've compiled the top 10 knockouts with extraordinary high kicks, resembling piece of art and without any follow-up finishing. Sit back and get comfortable, subscribe to the channel because this release is going to be unreal. Our top begins with a match between two kickboxing masters in the featherweight division, Thai boxer Superbon against the Italian champion Giorgio Petrosyan. Both fighters thoroughly prepared for this bout, as victory could have determined their future. At that time, there were many strong fighters, and making a swift breakthrough seemed almost impossible. They both entered the ring in near-perfect form. From the very first seconds, Superbon decided to test the opponent's endurance with a quick high kick. After a good jab from Petrosyan, he repeats the high kick. These strikes don't bother the opponent much. Petrosyan accelerates his pace and delivers a mini combination, deciding to add more strikes. However, the young Thai fighter isn't broken by these hits and continues to work intensively with his legs. In the first round, Superbon doesn't land a punch once, but this doesn't play a significant role. In the end, he decides to show the audience the next magnificent high kicks. The next spot is taken by the French fighter Djime, with a pretty good record of 51 wins and 13 losses. Against him, on the opposite side of the octagon, stood the Belgian kickboxer Grigoryan, already boasting an intimidating record of 45 wins and 9 losses, with 26 of those victories coming by way of knockout.
Fight! Round one, scheduled for three-minute rounds.
Right from the start of the first round, the Frenchman was pressed against the cage, not giving him any room to move while landing quite powerful strikes. Undoubtedly, these strikes played a significant role, forcing him to close the distance to prevent his opponent from acting freely. After several such attempts, Grigoryan understood how to finish the match, which he demonstrated to everyone. After his strike, he joyfully began to celebrate, but it wasn't easy for his fallen opponent. Doctors attended to him for a full 2 minutes, but fortunately, he was okay. Muay Thai rules bout between Samingdam and Bigdeli. For Bigdeli, it was the first fight of his career, which he started with a good punch that dropped his opponent. Then his next good combination follows. He gets into the swing of things and starts ducking quickly. But after another duck, this is what happens. Not even 20 seconds pass, and the circus repeats. In this round, the Thai couldn't punish him for these actions, but in the second round, both fighters started to exchange madly, a sea of crushing blows. They took turns breaking each other down, but for the rest of the round, no one could win. In the third round, Bigdeli accelerated and started landing powerful punches. At the same time, Samingdam fought in the second plan and so stunned this bull. The opponent froze and did not understand what was happening, and the frantic Thai decides to punish him. At the end of the fight, Thai apologized and thanked his opponent. This turtle definitely deserves a like and a subscription.
You knocked out and understand I'm just a better martial artist.
The Englishman, Alfie crosses paths with Nick Baker.
Away we go.
Both fighters are highly technical, natural sharp attackers. However, in this match, they are very cautious, fearing to get hit, as they understand that it could be the end station. But Alfie gains ground and tests his opponent with a high kick, to which the opponent responds with similar strikes. Davis attempts to land several beautiful strikes, to which the opponent doesn't react favorably. As a consequence of this action, he is punished with a precise and powerful axe kick.
Good combination coming forward. Beautiful KO!
It's a splendid strike, after which Davis receives a new nickname, the Axe Man. Tawanchai, a fighter deserving of the title of the calmest and most dangerous fighter, encountered Sean Clansy. Right from the start of the fight, you could notice that Tawanchai is truly reserved, showing no emotions, but at the same time, mastering his craft. He gets hit in the eye, but his reaction is incredibly stoic. In every exchange, he manages to land his strikes. After a low kick, he delivers a strong high kick that infuriates his opponent, yet Tawanchai keeps his cool and puts him down.
No tell whatsoever.
This scene repeats many times,
Interesting to look at the punch side so far. It's just superb.
and the opponent's face is already covered in blood, but the bell saves him. The composure of this fighter is intimidating.
He's got to circle to his left and keep moving.
In the second round, a real beating takes place.
Closing a little now for Sean Clansy. The right hand was there for the arse.
Constant high kicks and elbow strikes don't give Clancy's face any respite. From the constant hits, Clancy could barely see, and he manages to survive until the third round.
In the first round, Clansy.
Due to the constant head strikes, the poor opponent of Tawanchai couldn't fight properly anymore, and he decides to end the fight with another high kick.
Changes stances and lands. Bang! The big kibosh! It's good night, Irene!
And with an acid face, he claims the victory.
From Tawanchai!
Tonight, my fist is gonna make love to your face.
British Venom, Michael Page, who was given a rather weak opponent, was dissatisfied with the matchmaking and from the start of the fight. He taunted his opponent in every way, who immediately went for a takedown. Ben Dishman knew that the difference in their strengths was significant, and the only chance for victory was grappling, which he used to take his opponent down. Venom didn't want to grapple, and after getting back up, he continued to mock his opponent even more, justifying his antics with powerful strikes.
Oh, and there's a nice uppercut.
Ben consistently attempted to take the fight to the ground, but he couldn't manage it, and in response, he received a single powerful strike that sent him into a world of glitches. Being in a spectacular pose, he stood that way until the very end, facing the camera. He joyfully claims the victory. In a Russian tournament, two heavyweights, Aliev and Alexei Belyaev, face off. Aliev is a creative fighter who loves various interesting strikes, which he uses to start the match. He executes these strikes 3 times to his opponent's torso. His opponent has already begun to fear him, playing right into Adam's hands. He showcases a fantastic combination of a spinning back kick and an axe kick, thrilling the audience. Unsure of what to do, his opponent attempts to grapple, but due to inactivity on the ground, the referee stands them up. Angry, Adam repeats the previous combination, striking the target precisely. And seeing his opponent stunned, he delivers a tornado kick. The next knockout is the most ruthless and stunning one. Following a brief exchange, Buakaw finds himself in the corner and Jonathan Tuhu begins with a feint strike before executing a tornado kick, showcasing a beautiful and devastating knockout. Our next line in the top is taken by the 18-year-old Argentine, Daniel Cabrera, who faced off against Jose Perez, who was 13 years older. Both fighters weren't known for their technique, especially Perez. The fight starts with exchanges of low kicks, which didn't bother the young fighter much. He decides to throw an unexpected front kick,
Cabrera. Buena frontal, atención, tremenda.
causing his opponent to fall. Although Perez recovers, he instantly receives a triple high kick and gets knocked out.
Puede ser knockout. Tremenda patada alta ahora. Va con low. Otra patada alta más, atención. No va a continuar. Rodolfo Arce paró las acciones.
This was Cabrera's second fight, and he effortlessly secures the victory. Our top concludes with heavyweights Kevin Fitchell and Raheem Bugaman. Both fighters were physically strong, but their technique was slightly lacking. Nevertheless, they put on a spectacular fight. The round began with minimal exchanges, but at one point, Bugiman took his opponent to the ground and began to dominate. His opponent suffered strong blows, allowing him to stand up, but immediately received powerful knees to the face. Kevin Firial was a bit tired, and his opponent seized the opportunity to deliver a devastating high kick.
Leaves, give a little bit of climb around, go.
After his opponent fell into a knockout, Bugiman promptly thanked him for the match and claimed victory. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and remember to hit the like button. Thank you for watching.